Alright, everybody, welcome back for episode 21.5. It's about time that we do a .5 episode, because it's been so long. But, we'll have a look at this, no. We already looked at the assets. Oh, you can tell I'm logged in, and I almost have enough to get the best ending already. Weird. Anyway. Yeah, when we left off, I just cured the genophage, so now it's about time to go talk to everybody about it. I'm just... Oh, no, you don't. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, they were awful.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Great.
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's
Yeah.
one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action.
I'm a pretty big deal.
Commander?
Oh, that's all you got for me, huh? Oh, come on. From the Dalatrash. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tachanka. So I thought I made clear curing the genophage would have long-term consequences. Yeah, well, I know. Blah, blah, blah. I'm ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. Oh, yeah. Come on. Not Rex. Shepard? Making babies again will be fun. I can't do voices. So as soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. Having Eve around would have helped. She would have been a great leader someday. Could have united the clans. That's a shame. Shut up. God. It's good that they're not united and that they fight, right? Doesn't that help me in the end? Because if they fight amongst themselves and then they don't freak out. Impressive work. General Corinthius. I remember him. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Mene, I had a hard time seeing how flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. Well, yeah, tough crowd apparently. Jeez. Anyway, you've broken an alliance and many thought impossible. Palaven might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthius, Mene Command. Still fighting. I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. Oh, the Thorian. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level we are still connected. Like me and you, or you and them? This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall. But my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fighter with the skill of the untrained fight with the skill of a veteran commando. The untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We're leaving Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Well, I guess that's that. And... oh, Zeus Hope. Prize weapons. The colony is our home, colonist spokesperson Elizabeth Bainham said. We've survived worse. What? You've survived worse? And we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. I'd like to know what this worse is. Liara, Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters? When you have a moment? Yes, we can. Right? Meow. No. Oh, Zeus Hope colonists. That came out of nowhere. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at all these empty terminals. Skeleton crew.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Oh!
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
Wow.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon.
Man.
Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Oh!
Damn, you need to tell James.
It's so good.
What's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Man. Garrus is a dick. He's hard to tell jokes to. I love him now.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
I did it for the war effort.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making. Like
Shadows.
this. Well, except
Yes, you have.
attacking the Citadel
And the Collector
then there
base.
was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tachanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if some young, hot-headed Krogan took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
Never crossed my mind. All species have the right to thrive. That's my new philosophy.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Tearing.
Let's hope our luck holds.
I'm Commander Shepard. All my luck always holds.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tachanka.
Caves.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now.
Commander?
Wow, you guys are boring. Other than those awesome jokes, my favorite was the one about brittle bone disease.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
God, everybody wants to talk to me so bad.
Commander?
Commander? Trainer. Okay, let's go from the bottom up.
Wish you could have seen that gun on Tachanka firsthand. I cut the auditory emulators and watched that Cerberus cruiser gracefully and silently disintegrate. Beautiful.
Sometimes I worry about you, man.
How does he...
Just one more diagnostics read.
How do you throw your voice like that, James? Your back is turned, and you weren't even shouting. You shout at me on the planet when nothing's happening.
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
Be an improvement for
Maybe now that
you.
we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers. I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tachanka. That was one of the small ones? Don't get me wrong, it's still dead, but damn. There was nothing small about it. Hey.
Hey. Alright. I'd really like to figure out where that ship is. I might have to look that up one of these days. Allers! Get off my ship!
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
I feel like... What was get off my... Was that Air Force One that he says,
Commander,
get off my
got a
plane?
minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
This is Krogan redemption, or they need us too?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Commander.
How did I get Krogan clans from that? Because they're going to watch the news and be like, oh, Commander Shepard doesn't hate our faces and will actually give us an opportunity. I don't understand.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma. A mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
Doesn't
I
matter.
believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think.
That's our
Krogan,
strength.
Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests.
Serious.
Killing one Krogan
That's what I'm
matters.
saying.
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. They say he was a strong one. Perhaps it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best.
Whoa. What is the pool for?
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
The
How
residue?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
The weak hold us back. That's not true. Not true.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
Probably not. Can I say that? You? Really?
Maybe. Or maybe you'd still be a soldier.
I do wonder sometimes. Living a life of constant war, taking life in every battle.
Does it get to you?
It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes, a difficult fight remains. I would have accepted the Solarian deal and not told the Krogan. Morality and friendship do not matter now. Your allies are simply resources to use against the Reapers. If the Krogan seek retribution for the past, do not waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. In the meantime, they are useful cannon fodder against the Reapers. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others
I
think.
suppose,
Do
going
what
back
you
to
must.
when he and I first met, had I been serious about my conviction to destroy the Reapers at all costs, I would have lied to the Krogans, not cared the Genophage, they would have still fought and been our cannon fodder, and we would have had Solarian help. So yes, I did not do everything in my power to destroy the Reapers like I said I would. I'm a liar.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy.
No Normandy, no Edie.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the
No
Normandy
Edie,
are a whole
still Normandy.
You couldn't just move the
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
That's
So
not
what do you
Edie's
think?
body. That's a platform.
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Shut up, Donnelly.
Adams would like to speak to you.
What?
You should go see Adams, Commander.
What the hell did we just talk about?
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
It's like the first time I've
Just
seen...
need a GX-12
What is
thermal
everybody
pipe.
looking at?
Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Why you guys...
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
Yeah, my girlfriend hangs out down here, so,
I'll look for
I'll
one
buy
next
it.
time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Where am I gonna find thermal piping? Crew deck. Man, the ship feels so empty now that I think about it. I never got to catch Javik in Thane's room. I never counted the amount of crew members on board this ship. Soon. Salute me! Oh, he's got his back turned. Didn't even see me coming.
Any sign of life?
I thought you were in my quarters.
The pressure maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
They'll be indoctrinated.
I had something I wanted to show you, Shepard. Could we meet in your cabin when you have a moment?
Yes. Mass relay traffic reports. Increase, decrease in relay traffic. That sucks. Where's Zaxi Theta? I don't know. Widow? Where's Widow? I don't know where these places are.
A pleasure to see you.
Shut up. I don't know why I hate that guy so much. Oh, that's right. Garrus is on the bridge. Chakwas, welcome back to the med bay. Does it smell like Krogan in here?
Hello, Commander.
Hello? Edie, I found you.
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Yeah, that's
Keep talking
small.
to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Racist! Sorry. Wildly inappropriate. Alright, I guess we go back to my cabin, huh? Me and Liara. I wonder if she's gonna ask me one more time. Are you sure we can't be together, Commander?
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
What is that?
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
Right. This is... yeah.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Put down the truth. Good, bad, don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
And had you joined me?
Made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
I might have chosen a romance with her had she joined me on Ilium. But no, instead Tali has been there since day one. Alright. Well, that was a 0.5 episode, but I don't think that I'm going to run it and fast forward. I don't think it was too bad. I might have not have been the most entertaining, but I thought it was pretty good. So, thanks for watching, and join us next time for episode 22, which hopefully will include the space mining shenanigans that I talked about. However, if I go back to the Citadel, that starts like a whole thing, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next. But anyway, thank you.